I was just thinking, people like Commander 35 and Lou, they actually they have a lot in common, those two. It's like I remember there was this one video that Commander 35 put out, right, where he starts like pointing to things. He's like, you see that car, you see that car, you see this car. He goes, I own all of them. And then I started thinking of this other video Commander 35 made, where it's like he shows his AMC shares, but there's no name. Just it's just like, like I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example. A buddy of mine in Connecticut, he is very, very successful. I mean, this dude is like big time. I think he has, I'm not even, let's just put it to this way. When I spoke to this guy a year ago, he had 30,000 shares of AMC. Today, I wouldn't be surprised if he had over 50,000, okay, shares of AMC. The guy is like a monster. Now, I could do the same thing Commander 35 does. You understand? Like, see, you know what's stupid about me? I'm going to tell you what's stupid about me. I actually have these opportunities because I know these people. They're my friends. You know what I mean? I could drive up to Connecticut. Let me tell you what I could do. I could make a video and I won't show the name like Commander 35. He doesn't show his name. And I could show you 50,000 shares of AMC. And then what I would say, I own it. That this is my account. And you know what's crazy? Everybody would believe it. Everybody, it wouldn't matter that they don't see my name. They'll be like, man, a father is the man. Okay, but see, I don't do things like that. I'm real. I tell it the way it is. Okay, I'm basically very close now to my 3,500 shares. I'm only like 10 shares away. I'm very close to getting back to where I originally was. Now I want to surpass it, and I'm doing really good with GameStop. I'm 51 shares about. So, because I bought one share today of GameStop. I actually did. I bought one share. So I'm starting to build up, but I don't see the point of lying. Like I could do something like I could be Lou. Lou and Commander 35, they're liars. That's it. Their whole everything about them is liars. Lou's like, I own a penthouse, I own two Teslas, I own this, I own that, I own a Porsche. The guy doesn't even own, listen to me. The guy doesn't even own one share of AMC. You don't understand what a con man this Lou is. You have no idea. He lives. I want to repeat this. I'm going to ask my wife, Jen. Don't be afraid because Lou, basically is. He's very mean to you, Lou.
You think?
What do you think of a
Aw.
guy who's 50? I think Lou is 52, 53 years old. He lives with his mother. What's your opinion of that?
Very sad, pathetic.
I think you're being nice.
I
I
am
would say
being
more
nice.
more like the biggest loser on earth. Listen to me. Let me make you laugh. All right? Let me make you laugh. When me and my wife got married, okay, this is back in 2005. I was making a transition. I was still living at my parents' house, but I was making we were buying, that's where we bought the house in Jackson, New Jersey. Like you could look it up. I forget what was the address? Nighthawk Lane,
I think it was
Jack
336.
336. I think this was our address. You can look it up. You'll see that I owned it. It's under my name. 336 Nighthawk Lane in Jackson. Now, I bought that house for $503,000. This is back in 2003. I sold it. I made a nice profit. I made like a $50,000 profit on it. So I've been always making money. See, these people think that I inherit money. I've been making money my whole life. I've been making money my whole life. Kabish. But anyway, I remember my father saying to me, now I just want to make a little joke, that he thought it was a disgrace that I was like, how old was I when we got married? Like 25,
Something like that.
something like that. I was like 25 years old. He goes, it's a disgrace that you're living with me and your mother. I mean, I was in the process again of buying my own house, but he said it was a disgrace. Now, this was at the age of 25. Lou is 52, 53 years old. He lives with his mother. Lou is by far the biggest loser that has ever lived in the face of this planet. He doesn't own anything. No AMC, no Teslas, no cars. Now, Commander 35, he's another loser. He's another loser. Yeah, I know he lives in his mother's house. Listen to me. You don't have to be Albert Einstein. You don't have to be Sigmund Freud. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that Commander 35 lives with mommy. We know this. I understand that. And it is what it is with these two. They're two losers. And that's probably why, listen, who knows what goes on between the two of them? Maybe there's a little love connection there.